What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Benjamin Netanyahu blames America for the death of IDF soldiers. Yeah, you heard that? Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, blames America for the death of IDF soldiers because he said we not giving him enough bullets and ammunition. Do you see the disrespect? The disrespect that Israel feels entitled to our taxpayers' money. And if we don't give him money to continue to commit his genocide, we are at fault. Keep in mind, this is the same government that's been purposely killing babies, that's been purposely bombing hospitals, that leveled an entire country in order to give real estate to white, rich millionaires and billionaires. They already got a plan and everything. But he's upset that we're not giving him more bullets and more bombs to kill more people faster. Now, apparently he's still saying thank you to Donald Trump, because apparently Donald Trump is the one who gave him most of the bullets and bombs, because Biden and Kamala Harris placed an embargo on him and tried not to give him bullets. Even though I guess, a lot of people didn't take that in consideration when they voted for Trump. The Arabs didn't take that in consideration. They weren't paying attention to none of that because they weren't about to vote for that black woman. They rather have genocide. They rather their Arab women and babies die in mass. They rather lose their entire country than vote for that black woman. So they fucking around and finding out, right? But I think it's time for us to take our American titty off of Israel and see if they can stand up on their own 2 feet. That's what I think it's time for us to do. I think it's time for us collectively to say, Israel, you're on your own. Because the audacity of this country, who can't stand up on its own without America. If America removes itself, Israel would have to change its posture because it's not strong enough. It can't stand up on its own bootstraps. Israel only is able to do what it's doing because it's stealing our money. It's stealing our money in order to commit genocide so that rich white folks with yarmulkes can have waterfront property and permanent access to the straits so they can have their shippings go from Asia to America without going around the massive continent of Africa. It's totally ridiculous. It's asinine. It's ridiculous. We should be outraged that the nerve of Benjamin Netanyahu, a war criminal, by the way, a murderer, akin to Hitler, is mad at us because we're not allowing him to genocide more people faster. This is ridiculous. It's time, guys. It's almost what words can I say? It's time for us to let Israel handle its own shit by itself and see what they can do. Because America and our troops don't need to go to war for Israel. We don't need to go to our war with Iran on behalf of Israel. We don't need to go to war with any more Middle Eastern countries on behalf of Israel. We are tired of spending American blood for the sake of Israel. Let Israel go fight all those wars by themselves. Let them manufacture their own bombs and bullets. Let them protect themselves with their own security. Let them do it by themselves, since they're so big bad and since God is on their side, right, and said it's okay for them to commit all this genocide. Let Israel do it all by themselves. And let us Americans make America great, for real, this time, in real life. And we cannot make America great while we still enable Israel to commit the atrocities in the Middle East. All the murders, all the assassinations, all of the killings of heads of state, all of the criminal activities that this criminal failed state called Israel is committing. We should not be financing them. And I think almost every political affiliation in America I think we're all on the same page. Even our own domestic neo-Nazi freaking enemies within America are tired of giving them money. You know it's bad when both opposite spectrums of America are both saying we're done with Israel and we're done sponsoring these genocides. We're done sponsoring this failed state of Israel. We're done. So I just hope, and we need to get rid of Citizens United. The only way we can do this is get rid of Citizens United. That gave the lobbying the ability to give endless amount of money under freedom of speech to these politicians. We need to get rid of these weak politicians that rather serve Israel instead of American people. No politician who gets money from any Israeli lobby should be considered for re-election. All of them need to be primary. If you want to be a politician for Israel, go to Israel and go run for office in Israel. But if you're going to be an American politician, you need to serve the people, because our tax money pays your salary. Our tax money should not pay the salary of people who send our money to other countries to commit genocides, period. Plain and simple. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn some, teach some. I'm out.
Yesterday, Benjamin Netanyahu had the audacity to accuse the United States of America of causing the deaths of IDF soldiers. Yeah, that's where we're at. Even though we have sent that country not tens of billions of dollars, but literally hundreds of billions of dollars in military aid, even though we have aided and abetted Israel in the middle of their slaughter campaign and genocide in Gaza. And in that case, we're talking about tens of billions of additional dollars so they can buy weapons and carry out these atrocities. None of that matters, because here you have the Prime Minister of Israel saying IDF soldiers died because of the United States. We can play this game. We can play the game of how many American soldiers died fighting wars on behalf of Israel. You want to play that game? But anyway, let's get to the details and what he had to say. We're going to show you the video first. Usually when he is giving a press conference or making a statement in Hebrew, it's because he doesn't want Americans to know what he's saying. So you're going to hear this in Hebrew with some subtitles. For the audio version of the show, or the audio audience, I should say, I'm going to read a transcript of it when we come back. So take a look.
ופשוט בשלב מסוים לא היה לנו מספיק תחמושת. ואנשים נפלו, גיבורים נפלו. חלק מאובדן התחמושת הזה היה גם כתוצאה מאמברגו. ואני גמרתי אומר שלא נגיע למצב הזה יותר. שאנחנו חייבים שתהיה לנו תעשיית נשק רובוסטית ועצמאית ככל האפשר. אגב, המצב הזה של האמברגו השתנה עד לבלי הכר, עם כניסת הממשל של הנשיא טראמפ.
So again, for those who are listening to the show as opposed to watching it, I'll read a transcript of what he said. Quote, "We paid a very heavy price in the war. Part of it is that at a certain point, we simply didn't have enough ammunition and people fell. Heroes fell. The heroes he's talking about are the IDF soldiers who have been slaughtering children, by the way. Part of the loss of ammunition was also a result of the embargo. He did not say how many soldiers were allegedly killed or exactly when and where, but he specified that this occurred in situations where after the Air Force and artillery had tackled certain war zones, soldiers were battling remaining terrorists in and around booby-trapped buildings." He noted that this alleged embargo ended when President Trump took over, when his administration came into power. And he went on to say that, quote, "He has prioritized establishing a robust domestic army industry for maximal independence so we don't run out of weapons or ammunition." Is that why Netanyahu is trying to get the United States to sign on to a 20-year memorandum of understanding? That's a fancy way of referring to the military aid deal that Israel is trying to get the United States to agree to, in which American taxpayers who live in a country that's drowning in $38 trillion in debt takes out more debt in order to fund Israel's expansionist military project. Yeah, that's what he's referring to.
Free Sudan, boycott diamonds and gold. Free Sudan, boycott diamonds and gold. We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.